Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Planet Side! As we head back to Supreme Isthmus on our road to Zero OS, welcome to episode number 6. It's time to get back into it. I think this is just about the exact same lobby as the previous video. A lot of our players are going to be the same, especially on our team. We've got Tau Sympathizer, again, Commander Box Eater, myself, probably a couple more of these guys. This one of these Pi guys is back with Pi reinforcements. I think Pi daily, and I think this is probably going to be a tough one. We can't even see enemy OS. Okay, now here we go. 23 OS against our little 14 OS selves. No boost. Oh, no. We get wind boost. We get wind boost today. Bit of a sad boost at the moment, but you take what you can get. We're making our lab. We're making a Lazarus. Maybe today we'll contest our mexes, unlike unlike last time. And we'll see where we go from there. Tech is having fun, doing a lot of energy. See, I dig this. I dig just making a bunch of wins right away. But he definitely then needs to also have that energy storage. We'll check back in. Maybe he makes one. This is interesting. Yeah, e-stalling on making an energy storage is not ideal. And oh gosh, okay. We'll look away. That's mean. Maybe our C player will show us something interesting today at 26 OS. 3 wins. He's playing the game. Has he asked for anything? Nope. He's just a man who likes to play some C. He's making herrings. And he's going to the spot where he expects larger CO to be. But as we see, this is the cove where you want to be. Larger CO agrees. This makes it so much easier to fight. You have this beautiful open area. You can set up your torpedo launchers. It makes life so easy. Obviously, then you can take your geo safely as well. Put a little bit more static. I think putting static on the hill is nice, right? Maybe another torpedo launcher or two. Get I like a heavy turret. Yeah, I've gotten cheesed too many times with commanders that walk up to this hill and build like an LLT right there, and I'm over it. So I think every time I play Long C now here, or Cove C, let's call it Cove C on this channel, I'm going to try and get some static on this hill because I think it just pays off big, right? Air wants to fly over this. Sea wants to harass me from here. It's just figuring out when to actually build it up. And that I certainly don't know yet. Let's see, I have a lot of dudes, but I'm not using them. It's like, we should have checked earlier, but we gotta use the dudes. Now his commander is up here and mine isn't, because... See, and this is something, I think you either want to get your 2 constructors really quick. What is this? 110 mil. What are we talking about relatively if we want to build a build turret? So 3 times the energy, twice the metal for. What got build turret? 2.5. So it's like literally equivalent almost. So you can do whichever you prefer, 2 constructors or a con turret. But you need to rush it out, and you need to get your commander walking forward. I think I made too many units with not enough build power. I'm trying to leak. I think I'm very happy right now. I'm like thinking to myself, we've leaked. We're in, folks. We're gonna do it. We're gonna blow up the geo spot now. It looks like these maces will be fast enough, though. There's a Finch there to spot us all the way through. Cute idea.
Commander self-destructed.
Cute idea almost pays off. going into rocket bots. Smart. I do despise what I'm doing here. I'm making a lot of units. I am making a plasma artillery, and I am making eco all at the same time. It's so much production that I'm doing, and it's not focused. Like, if I want to get up static, I should choose something like this, a beamer or a heavy laser, and then I can think about getting up the gauntlet. Because you want to build this gauntlet as far forward as possible, if at all, right? We're trying to build, ideally, a formation like this, because we have this beamer turret, to put a gauntlet here, so that we can hit maybe even this mechs, and really disrupt the enemy, because we can, protect our walls pretty well with our rocket bots. So just, trying to use the space better and trying to take advantage of what your opponent is letting you get away with at all times. We could be doing a lot better. Feeding some rocket bots, you know how it be, just microed them there for whatever reason, because we've got the rally location set to out in the plains. Not the worst. What do we got going on? Our boy is pretty build power deep right now. Not really rushing tier 2 or much of anything. Oh, what did he send us? He sent us 4 stouts. My Centurion is helping. Can I get some D-guns off? Hey, here we go. Here we go. This is my... Get out of my swamp! Yeah, there we go. Fuck right off. A couple of D-guns, get it done, get the guy out of my face. But, obviously, we're disastrously behind. At least
Commander,
this is dead again for them, but they're so far ahead already. Look at this. They've eaten all the metal. I doubt I've sipped on it at all. We've let our commander go idle in this vital moment. Oh, okay. Sip on the metal. Good, good. We start making a little build power. I think having 2 queued is definitely disastrous in a situation like this where we need more units right now. Like, hello, wake up, build units, hello, you need units. There's nothing in front of your base, it's just your commander. Hello, build units. You know, it's a fairly simple problem right now. Just build power coming out of me. And here we go. All right. We're threatening a D-gun, wasting a lot of resources right now. I mean, that takes us, 2.5 seconds to rebuild at this stage of the game. Maces. It's not the worst answer, but I mean, look at what this guy has. Jeez, these are enemy maces -2. 34 maces, and then the hovers come. The hovers have arrived from from Pond. Oh, goodness gracious. This is disastrous. Our Pond is desperately teching up while still trying to make units because I'm doing disastrously bad and making 0 units. Nobody has units. Whoa, the Mausers making short work of the hovers, though. Maybe the Mausers can even make short work of these maces. I mean, tier 2 is tier 2. Okay, that's good damage. The commander dying is very bad. But maybe, yeah, get these stouts in front. Turning the Mausers around feels bad here. Maybe a half turn is ideal. Obviously, we've died to maces. Just no units, that's what I get. I mean, this seems like an L to just refusing to make units and spamming build power at the worst time. I guess my brain was just melting. Welcome. This is what you get. This is the kind of play you have to engage into to plunge yourself to 0 OS. And you might be doing it too, you've got to really be paying attention to this stuff. When do you need to make units? When is it right to have repeat on, and when is it wrong? When is it like, oh my god, I've made so many units, I've got like 40 bots on the field, like I don't need more. Like Pink right now doesn't need more units. He could just hold up, he couldn't just push forward with what he's got. He can turn the repeat off. He doesn't even have it on, but he's just got 100 maces keyed. C is trying to help, which is very kind of them. Look at this. Got the rocket bots. Got the rocket boats. The herrings, I do believe. I mean, this is actually this is great impact from C at this point in the game. Let's see, and he's making a destroyer. Double thumbs up from me. That would be a huge help from the C as well. Let's see here. I'm trying to rebuild. 2 LLTs. 2 2 wins. I could be repairing these, of course. That would be way better right now. Because if these, I mean, LLT's staying alive, right? Like, it's already shooting 5%, 6% faster. If I'm just repairing these, I'm having way more impact right now. Oh, here we go. We're doing it. We're freaking doing it. Oh, but I cancel a command. See, that's so annoying. We just way over micro. And look at this. I mean, how many maces? That was like 4 or 5 maces shooting at this thing. And just because we were repairing it, it stays alive. That's such, like, beautiful micro. You know, placing your commander in a spot. I wish it was easier to make it so that your commander healed and moved. I don't really know if that's possible, right? Because we just saw when I started to micro my commander, he stopped healing, and that's horrendous. We would love for him to be able to continue doing that, like how he can shoot. But maybe that's just a design choice. Maybe that's a little too OP for front line. But we like being rewarded for micro, right? Hey, we get some units. We've pushed back. Time to take our mexes once again. We're rebuilding. We're doing our best. We're trying to survive. We know we fucked up, so we're gonna have to do better. Let's see here. Pink's still making stuff. Yeah, red is ecoing. Look at this. This red is taking beautiful advantage of his position. Although, whoa! We've missed dark blue over here having great impact blowing up dark red mexes. Island hasn't been taken. Our Cove C, it has taken his island mexes. You love to see it. He hasn't got any static defense. Like 4 LLTs and kind of a crescent, and then like 1 or 2 over here. You're set. This island is yours basically for the rest of the game. You know, I feel like just one of the most common strategies. People just send their commander over blindly. I'm very guilty of doing that. You know, just hey, let me just come over here and take the mexes. They're free, and then it's just a line of LLTs and commander dead. 1.25k metal fed. Yay! A beautiful gameplay to help throw for your team. We have reclaimed 2 mexes. We are fighting back. Still not making units. We could be. Making build power again, baby. We are rebuilding! I don't know. I think with what I have, it's just wins. I just need to put down, like, wins. Put down this mex. I could try and pressure with whistlers. You know, that's kind of what they're for, is like microing back and forth. Tick spam is also a very reasonable call, actually, because this guy has Mausers. So, that would also be a good option. But, of course, I am rebuilding. We're rebuilding once again. On the road to 0 OS. We're laying a golden brick road straight to the bottom. We're building more build power. Okay, we've changed to ticks. But we're building power. But we're building power. There's a mechs right here. We could fight for this mech. No, we couldn't. But there's a mechs right here. Where are the ticks? We changed to ticks. Okay. 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 We're just sending them forward in a straight line. You know what? Hey, that's good enough, right? I'm ready to produce some ticks. There we go. They're taking fire. They're taking the shots. Hitting it with a little bit of micro. He's got a couple welders in front. This is so smart. Let's see here. I heard that the oh, it can, oh yeah, look at that. It does chain. And that's why welders are such good anti-spam units, because their attacks can chain. I saw that on Reddit. I don't know if you guys saw the little visual, like lightning jumping, arcing there. But that's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh my god, more Seekers. Oh, we got shurikens though, and we've got some. Okay, oof. Looks like we lost maybe one butler, and only a couple wins. Cool. They handled that well. Way to go, Tech. Tech is doing their best. Ticks are happening, I say. So proud of myself. Ticks are happening. We've got a Sheldon Ball to contest with, but we have Mausers, which are pretty decent, especially with some ticks. I wish that now that Starlight ticks are happening, but I'm just sending some of these units forward for no reason. I don't have to at all. Oh god. He also has ticks. He also has ticks. Oh yeah, I like that. Beach Sea, Cove Sea, and Beach Sea. Cove Sea, Beach Sea. Cove Sea, Beach. Cove, Beach. Cove, Beach. Alright. Oh, we survived the ticks, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to look away to not witness my disaster to that horrendous wave, but Giannis tanks, OP. Giannis tanks, OP, baby. Commander Box Feeder, a believer in Giannis's. They are, in fact, OP. Let's see, is Dark Blue scaling particularly? No, doesn't look like it. He hasn't even taken all the mexes that are afforded to him. He is taking the reclaim. I think this is something else that a lot of people might not know about Isthmus, but this, look at this. 25,000 energy over there. Another like 20,000 over here or something. It's pretty crazy how much reclaim there is in the sea. These res subs are a necessity in the sea, you know, whether it's to get the metal wrecks from fighting, because a destroyer is 960 metal, and I think, what do you get, like a little bit more than 50% or something back. Let's see. Yeah, tanks are very micro intensive. I feel like if I just had maces right now, I'd probably be holding a lot better against this onslaught of pawns. Double bot, double lab of pawns. This guy's ecoing very nicely. Lots and lots of wind. Nice and smooth. 2 fusions. 2 twos up. And yeah, we haven't talked about it, but 67% more energy. That translates to about 10,000 more energy per second for the red team, and almost 150 more energy or metal per second for the red team. I mean, they could have had both of these mexes forever now. You pork creep, put a put another tier 2 up forward. We're just dying to pawns. I'm begging somebody else to help me. Eco guy has been blown up. Eco guy says, "Fear not. My important things survived." Apparently, okay. We'll see what he can do. Look at this. He's got more wins over here. Relative to red team, he's scaling pretty well. He's got 8k still, and he's got this fusion. So relatively, he's still doing okay. The Mauser's dying is really bad. But yeah, the Salamanders, very decent answer to Sheldon's. I think if you can get like 4, I think ideally you want like this 2 to 4 number, so that one or two can ideally go unimpeded from the Sheldon shots, because they do slow the Salamander down enough where if you're microing the Sheldon's back, you can hold off 1 Salamander very easily. 2 probably also very easily. But then I think once you get to 3, the Salamanders can really start connecting and having that arcing damage impact on those Sheldons, and allowing your Mausers to shoot too. And then the Sheldons just go, they go boom! You know what I'm saying? So I think these Salamanders with some of the stronger tier 2 vehicles is a really good way to play Armada. Whether it's your Mauser or your Starlight, you know, the Starlight you really need the economy for. It's so much better than a Sniper. Can I just say, if I had to choose between a Starlight and a Sniper every day of the week, I would want a Starlight. I feel like it's better against boats, it's better against tier 3, it's better against tier 1, and it's about equally as good against tier 2. It's just, these things are insane, they're beautiful, I love them, I need to build more of them, I need to try and do Armada tanks more. This is something I need to get better at, because it's a beautiful composition what this guy is getting away with, how effective. Like, I feel like he's made 40, maybe like 20 Mausers at most, I should say, and maybe like the same amount of Salamanders and 2 Starlights, and he's managed to hold pretty well, all things considered that, you know, both fronts are dead. This guy, smart enough to just rebuild in the back. Unlike me, I decided I really needed to move up in a rebuild, which was very stupid. I could have just, you know, scaled here where it was safe, and then slowly moved up, and just built the mexes and static defenses. I think that would have been way smarter. It's you know, this rock is so dependable and so powerful. Putting a little something up here, building nice dragon teeth lines. It's so powerful to control the flow of enemy units, and so you know, simple stuff like that. Just building eco in a safer spot when you blow up, right? Because it's possible to rebuild. We've got so much time on our hands. Like, so many games you would have conceded 10 minutes ago, right? But hey, we're still in this. We're still in this. It's 26-32% for a long ass time now. I get it. We're probably about to get nuked to smithereens. Nope. This position could be. This could be. This could be. But oh, that could be. Ooh, that's actually not bad. But we're in this, and if I feel like, you know, if the me today had gone back here and built eco right now, I could be in this right now, having, you know, 30 metal per second, even maybe. Cause like they've allowed me to reclaim this. If I had like a tier 2, if I had the pork, the built up over time, for some reason I didn't even notice this was going on. 6 decoy commanders, ladies and gentlemen. Are they as tanky? Are they just normal commanders? They just don't. They just don't count? Can you build with this? You can build mines. Wait, what? 770 mil plus. You can build mines for 24. You can build all the normal eco buildings. You can only build 2 turrets. Only build a radar. Oh, you can even build heavy mines, folks. So these are to deploy mines, I suppose, is what decoy commanders are actually good for. I've never even seen the unit in a game. Apparently it can e-gun. And if it can, that seems actually kind of powerful, you know? I feel like dropping a decoy. I've got these units must be played with. They must be used. Now we've got a couple fat boys at long last to drive the point home. We've got a couple banishers over here. Now just heavy rocket bots with a couple shelters. Plenty against what we have to offer. Unfortunately, as the Starlights desperately try to escape with no spam from anybody. I mean, this guy could have supported front a while ago, you know, could have made some. You do gotta do that sometimes as tech, even when you get bombed a bit. Like, look at this. Yeah, bro's got 2 aces up. He could have had a bot lab or 2. Spam it for our boy. It's a fairly, nice, straightforward, simple, high impact thing that you can do to give enemy units something else to shoot at. But hey, we do have a flagship. Now, okay, it looks like he knows how to use it. Of course, what you need to do with a flagship, as what you need to do with a bomber, you have to blow up stuff. You have to blow this up. You have to try blow this up. You have to try blow this up. You have to try blow this up, and you have to try blow that up, right? From Beach Sea, you get to hit, what is this? You take almost 5 guys. I think you can still... Yeah, he could have impact on this. He can, I think, blow up all the titles. It's pretty insane the amount of impact that a flagship can have at 25 minutes. There's no shields up on red team right now, as far as I can. Oh no, there's one there. I don't think that's actually enough to hold a flagship. I wonder if he will try to break it here. What does that look like? Yeah, that looks like it took 12% there. Yeah, this one shield will fall to the bombardment. Yep. Look at that. The flagship impact is huge. Does he have the anti-air with it, right? Because it's the 1-2. Look at that. Look at that. This guy, he understands C. He knows what he's doing. You love to see it. Our other C hasn't fought his opponent for quite a while, and his opponent hasn't taken 2 mixes, hasn't upgraded them, hasn't upgraded those. Folks, what a noob, what a beautiful newbie lobby. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spam City. Is this Hawaii? Because there's a lot of spam here, folks. Beautiful. Welcome to America. Get your spam out. Get that meat in a tube out. Get your cats in here. It's time to feed. Munch, munch, munch. 3 beautiful lines. I like it. Good impact. I think it should be ticks because there's no Junos, so I don't know why you'd waste it on pawns, because the impact is to absorb the shots. So the less metal per shot you absorb, the better, right? I suppose this guy has all these LLTs up, so even ticks really wouldn't be having much impact, but still more efficient, right? At least you're not spending as much still. This guy is doing his best to eco. He's building it up beautifully here. He's getting all of his build power down. He's doing his best to get his converters down. I like that he's got kind of the mix. I think the meta right now is just, I've seen a lot of pure T1 in my lobbies. I've been trying pure T1 converters. It's been feeling okay. It's been feeling okay. It's really nice that it's just like, look at this, right? Let's just zoom out. Click all the T1 converters. It's 510 converters, and it cost 510 metal, and that feels really good. If we click right on these tier 2 converters, it cost 5,000 metal. So I think having a lot of the tier 1s and transitioning into the tier 2s, because they are better, at the end of the day, it is 600 energy for 10 metal per second, while of course your regular converter is only 70 energy for 1 metal, right? So you're getting 100, you're paying 100 less energy per second for the same conversion rate. Tier 2 versus tier 1. Air has come for impact. Our air has been making fighters. Way to go him. He's certainly better than we've shown ourselves to be so far. Targeting the bombers, beautiful. Always what you want to do when you're on defense with air. Get that spearhead. Identify their bombers, spearhead. Charge through, get the bombers, because that's what's going to have impact on the base. And that's what matters, right? Protecting the base. It doesn't matter if you win the fighter war, it matters that the bombers are gone. Now, of course, bombers flying over stuff, their corpses will still absolutely fucking wipe you out. Let's see here. I seem to just have put my hands up and be watching. I've had, another 5-8 minutes. If I had a constructor, maybe I could be doing something. My poor boy, Commander Box Eater, also blown up, but somewhat taken over by our tech guy. He's doing his best. We're doing our best. We suck. Welcome to our beautiful noob lobby. This flagship blew up one tier 2 factory, has gotten through one shield, and just hasn't. Now everybody else has gotten their shields up too. Pink hasn't, so I think he could still blow up Pink. Yeah, he could definitely still get in here and get this beautiful area. He could maybe even try, some really cool stuff if he can park his flagship kind of here, and then shoot kind of, this shield. Maybe these will bounce in very interesting ways into the back line. And I'm not really sure how that works, right? Maybe if from here, if he just kind of pulls forward just enough to kind of have the edge of the shields in range and then shoots here, then maybe that could bounce. I'm not really sure how the bouncing of shots works. Oh my goodness, we see a beautiful Marauder push running through ourselves here. We've got our Eco, who has managed to get to 11 APHIS versus the enemy Eco, who only has 6, but the enemy Eco, of course, has translated it into units and is currently blowing everything up. What do we got? We got a Demon. Demon are good response. These things, they've got nutty DPS, Razorback equivalent, and yeah, look at that. I think a Razorback if you're Armada, Demon if you're Cortex is definitely the right answer. There was a moment in my life where I thought it was the Karganeth. Definitely incorrect. They haven't blown up Aphises yet. I think these are gonna blow though. Yeah, that's boom! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Everything blows up.
Self-destructed.
We resign. Oh god, dude.
Commander self-destructed.
Well, I think the lessons here were you gotta build. If you get blown up on Isthmus. It's okay. It's okay. If they're still not killing you, you've got a chance, all right? If the stream of units isn't constant after they like blow you up, build back, right? It's now your teammates' responsibility to pick up some slack and put some units out. Re-eco. Try and get some number of wins, right? Like 20, 30 wins, I feel like. Build a bot lab, push forward, start building defenses, beg for a tier 2. Beg for a tier 2. And hopefully you can put down some tier 2 mexes. Hopefully, maybe, if your team is really trying, you can get fed some resources, right? If you're really putting it to good use. Don't build power. When units are smashing in your face, it's simple. It's simple. You can pave your way out of 0OS. But as you can see, I had no clue at the time, and so we're paving our way downwards still on the a not so golden brick road. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Planet side.